Welcome back, fellow StarCraft nerds and girlfriends of fellow StarCraft nerds, or I guess just Vanessa. Whoa, my map is trippy. I do not know why it does this sometimes, but we are doing our final ace match between Ronzo, the pink Protoss on the bottom left hand corner, and Mitsu, the purple Protoss on the bottom right hand corner. The last game was not really that epic, but yes, it was very epic. It was long and dragged out. Yeah, it was long and dragged out. You guys have to watch it. Probably just the first 10 minutes. You probably skip the next little bit, but you probably won't. You probably would have actually already watched the second game before you watched this game. But anyways, we are doing this map on Backwater Gulch. It's an obscure ladder map. I actually veto this map because I hate it. But I've actually picked the last two maps for these clients. Well, the clients. Been working too much actually for these players because they're not 1v1 players. They're actually team players. So they don't really know the 1v1 maps. So the last map I picked, which was Typhon Peaks, and not really a popular map, and this map is Backwater Gulch. It's a funny one. Your natural expansion is pretty far from your ramp, and then there's destructible rocks here, but then all of a sudden your third is all the way over here, which you have to also kill destructible rocks. And if you want to get a fourth, then you might want to consider one of these bases, the other player's bases, or the gold in the middle. They're gonna catch sight of each other, and they're actually scouting pretty standardly. Mitsu's not doing his funny cross pattern scouting. Ronzo is they're actually both going the wrong direction. They're probably gonna catch sight of each other in the last step. Actually, Ronzo's already got a. Whoa, what's going on? I see cannons. Okay, no, they're not cannoning each other. Ronzo has a bit of a lead already, just because I think Mitsu wanted to get out an early photon cannon. Because last game, he got DT'd. He was made the fool of. Ronzo caught him with his pants down, but Ronzo wasn't able to take advantage of that lead, unfortunately. But Mitsu doesn't want that to happen again this game. Ronzo's actually made a perfect jam, and you know why I know that? It's because when Mitsu tried to get through this ramp, he actually ended up, his probe got stupid and tried to go through the bottom here. So Ronzo's gonna try to hide his tech. Mitsu realizes this, but little does he know. Actually, no, Ronzo now knows that there's a cannon there. Oh, and these players are already trash talking. Not really trash talking, but they're talking, which is good. It keeps the game fun. And the other games have been pretty serious. No one really talks in the games. These two are light-hearted guys. They're really good friends of mine. Mitsu, going out with one of my really good friends, Vanessa. Yep, both of them are just talking about cannoning and hiding tech, which Ronzo actually is being smart about, because he's actually not throwing down a cannon. He's not throwing down a cannon because he sees Mitsu has cannons. So why waste your money building cannons when when your opponent's not gonna be able to come on and attack you with his cannons? Ronzo's gonna throw down this pylon here. I think he's gonna try to warp in units to the bottom with brilliant play. I don't think Mitsu actually sees this. Yeah, he does not see that. He doesn't see that pylon at all. But Ronzo's gonna get this pylon. The pylon radius is within range. He might be able to warp in some units here. If he gets if he gets some ground units. If he gets some air units out to spot for the ledge. Mitsu says he's so dead. He's pretty far behind, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what's gonna happen this game. Let's see the worker count. Ronzo is again getting ahead in the probe count, 25 to 21. Mitsu always seems to fall behind, but in favor of teching. It's kind of an all-in move, but it's all in, but he stays in his base. So it's typically not standard. Observers are killing you, yes, you can build. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there's the Mitsu standard play, Void Rays. So both the players are actually just teching like mad. You can see that Ronzo's actually probably gonna get an observer out and probably gonna get warp gates, which is, I think, a brilliant move, especially because Mitsu's going for Stark and Void Rays. Void Rays are gonna do nothing against those Stalkers. Mitsu's not gonna be able to get out those Void Rays quick enough off of one base. He just doesn't have enough gas, and he throws down a hidden expansion. This is very Mitsu-like. He did this against Step Try, and he totally crushed Step Try. Sorry, Long. I know you're watching this, but he did actually. I mean, he got a ton of Void Rays and just. Ronzo saw that. What did he see? Did he see that hidden expansion? I think Mitsu's really tripped out. they're playing mind games with each other. Ronzo is amazingly smart, man. I tower. Oh yeah, he's starting the mind games. I wonder if Mitsu's gonna cancel this base now. He knows that Ronzo watched his last game, so he might think that he's actually hiding more secret expansions, and he's actually getting a Phoenix. He's not going for his standard void rays. He's proving me wrong. He's making me look like a total fool caster, which I have actually been, you know, I am quite the fool caster. I haven't been able to guess any of these players' builds. Ronzo says he sees you. But Ronzo, the funny thing is he does not know about the secret expansion. So that's the funniest part, actually, is because Mitsu has no idea that Ronzo actually does not know about his secret expansion, but in fact, he actually... Wait, I just lost my chain of thought, because I'm actually more focused on this. This observer is now spawning on the high ground for these zealots. These zealots are going to come in and do a lot of damage. There's no units that can actually do anything to them. I mean, these phoenixes can lift them up, but he doesn't have enough to attack. But Ronzo's zealots are just idling, and Mitsu's getting even more phoenixes, which is actually going to be eventually enough to hold off these zealots. Oh, and more zealots are getting warped, but I think Ronzo actually needs to get some... He actually needs to get stalkers. If he can get stalkers, he can do so much damage. These zealots are actually getting picked up, but he's gonna go straight for the mineral line. This is great because Mitsu's not gonna be able to mine at all. More zealots are getting picked up, but these phoenixes are now out of energy. Ronzo's picking off this pylon, which is great because that's the only pylon that's powering these stargates, and there goes all of Mitsu's production. This is Ronzo's... Wow, this play is really godlike. This is reminiscent of his first game. I think this game is actually over. Mitsu's not mining. Ronzo's got stalkers in Mitsu's base, and these phoenixes have no energy left. I think one of them has enough, but he's gonna send them out to try to get some probes. It's not gonna do anything because Mitsu's gonna go kill his probe. But what Ronzo actually does not realize is that Mitsu has a secret expansion. And these phoenixes are... This one has enough, but Ronzo's now warping in stalkers. Very nice. He doesn't have energy. He swats away the phoenixes and he goes back to... Mitsu realizes he wasted all his energy on the zealots in his base, and now he's just gonna fly them back. Ronzo just has Mitsu's number. I think Ronzo is gonna give Faded Light a run for his money in the finals. Ronzo's pretty much guaranteeing himself at least $5 from me, and here comes the phoenixes again. They've charged up their energy again. They're now picking up the stalkers, which is great. If Ronzo can warp in more stalkers though, that would be really good because he's not gonna... These phoenixes are out of energy again, and these stalkers are picking away at the phoenixes. He stopped all production now. He stopped all mining the main base for Mitsu. However, Mitsu has the secret hidden base. He's only got 11 probes, so he's really far behind at this point. And he's throwing down more pylons. I think he really needs to throw down a gateway and a sack core if he can. Actually, no, he's already lost all his gateways, so he's not going to be able to throw down a sack core. These phoenixes are coming back. They're gonna try to get revenge. They're gonna try to kill off these stalkers, but phoenixes just aren't that good against stalkers. And they get that one phoenix. Mitsu's in a lot of trouble. He's in a world of pain right now. Yeah, he should have actually gotten Void Ray. I'm not going to deny that. That's his secret, his standard play. I don't know why he's not doing it. So there, trash talks going about, and Ronzo's actually building kind of an attitude. Actually, now he's gotten better. He micros and trash talks in the game. I think Beta Light's gonna be in a lot of trouble in the finals here. Ronzo's picking off these cannons, and he's picking off... I wonder if Mitsu is saying the cliff pylon is actually more gay than the DTs, and he would never do that to him. That's hilarious. These guys are really good friends. We see each other quite often during birthday parties. I think the next one we'll see, they're definitely going to be talking about this game for sure, without a doubt. Because Ronzo pretty much just sneaked up those zealots and those units into Mitsu's base and just got him. That was it. He was able to sneak those little guys in, and that was the end of Mitsu. And he wasn't able to hold them off as he was going for his tech. Ronzo is slowly picking off these buildings, but I wonder if he realizes that he's got a secret base. I don't think he does just yet. Nope, he still doesn't. Mitsu's trying to talk Ronnie out of actually finding a secret base. I think Ronzo should realize that he killed all the unit buildings, but the game isn't won yet. The game is not won yet. What's going on, Ronzo? Can you figure it out? Can you remember the last game that Mitsu played against Deptry? I wonder. Let's see what he does now. He's got 4,200 minerals and 1,600 gas stocked up. He's only actually up 10 food against Mitsu. He's completely stopped his macro the moment he realized he was gonna win the game, but I don't think he's doing anything about it. I mean, you can see the production tab, there's still nothing. I think Mitsu is gonna try to get some DTs here, which is smart because he's so far behind. That's the only thing he can do. Ronzo is sending these units out to try to find them, but he's sending them all as a group. He really needs to be building more units because the money is stockpiling up. He's almost got 5,000. Mitsu is just playing dead. Yeah, he's playing dead, but Ronzo's gonna find this base, and he's gonna shit his pants because he's got a full base up now. And Ronzo's only got 3 stalkers, and he's still not building anything. Mitsu's building Zealot Charge. I wonder if he's gonna make a comeback just like last game. Pylons are going down. You can see that I think they're actually about even again. Almost. Mitsu is... the food count, they're pretty much even. Mitsu's got a larger army, surprisingly. Ronzo's microing these 2 stalkers, but I think he really needs to just throw down some more buildings and build some more units, because he doesn't need to micro these stalkers. He does have about 6,000 mineral stockpiles, and down goes the stalkers. 4 more stalkers are on their way. Ronzo it would serve him well to take a second base and actually to bring out these guys here. He should take out the pylon, but he's gonna take out the more expensive forge instead to rally up with the rest of his army. Mitsu's got a lot of army now, actually. He's probably gonna be able to hold this off. He's actually passed them in the food count again. I don't know how this match is happening in the semifinals. I think really Dorquad and Deptry should have advanced in their match. I don't think we wouldn't be having a game or having games like this now. More army are on their way now for Ronzo. He's got 12 stalkers to 11 zealots and 3 phoenixes, which actually I think would win with Zealot Charge and the graviton beam. Mitsu's probably gonna be able to beat this army here. Ronzo, I would recommend Ronzo take a second base, 3rd, 4th, and probably 5th, 6th bases as well with this amount of money. Throw down some more gateways and just out macro Mitsu, who is now ahead. Here comes the Zealots, here comes the engagement. The Ronzo is trying to move back, he's trying to kite these Zealots. He's doing a pretty decent job, but they don't have and the charge cooldown is done, so they're coming down just tearing apart these stalkers. Is Ronzo actually gonna lose this game? I think so, actually. Zealots are going back, they're waiting for the charge cooldown to finish again. And Ronzo is moving up. He is... Sorry guys, I'm just actually gonna grab some water. My throat is really dry. I think I've been working... It was a long day at work. I pretty much had back-to-back-to-back appointments. I work at the bank and I had to see all these clients and I had to